Hello everyone. Today I am going to start new chapter solid state and the matter which you have studied already and this already I have mentioned, so because of which our time will not be wasted and we'll study about differential properties of two type of solid. So first, as you know, you all have studied, in case of solid particle, interparticle distances are very less, due to which force of attraction between constituent particles are very high. And constituent particles are either atom, molecule or ion. Now, this position of constituent particles are either fixed, or if they are oscillating, then they can oscillate till their mean position only, which we cannot observe through our naked eye. That is why they are rigid and incompressible, and their shape and volume both are fixed and definite. Now I am going to discuss classification of solid. So solids are mainly classified into two types: crystalline solid, which has particular geometrical shape, crystalline solid, and amorphous solid. Amorphous solid, it is not having definite geometrical shape, it is having indefinite irregular shape. So amorphous solid, amorphous solid. So now I will discuss about their properties. Differential properties will differentiate between them, and properties will be also studied together. So it will be easier to understand also. Classification of solid. So properties of crystalline solid and properties of amorphous solid I am going to discuss. So now first of all, I will discuss about its shape. First of all, here we'll mention properties. Then crystalline solid, crystalline solid, and next is amorphous solid. Amorphous solid, crystalline solid and amorphous solid. Okay. So now first of all about its shape. Crystalline solid. Crystalline solid, actually in this case they are not oscillating anywhere, they are having definite fixed geometrical shape. So first property is about shape. So crystalline solid have what? Definite characteristic geometrical shape. Definite characteristic and different geometrical shape also I will discuss in my other videos, in which I will discuss about different geometrical shape and crystalline structure of solid, and that is about lattice. So definite characteristic geometrical shape. But when we are moving towards amorphous solid has what? Amorphous solids are having completely irregular shape. There is no particular geometrical shape for amorphous solid. Irregular shape. Now next I am going to discuss about its arrangement of particles. Arrangement of particles. Now just try to understand. Suppose we are arranging particles. So here there is one atom or molecule or ion, another one atom, molecule or ion, then next, then again, afterwards next, then in next pattern, and till over the entire range of crystal it should be repeated, and it will be alternate. Now like that only, again just like first row, alternately it will be arranged. So it repeats itself periodically over the entire range of crystal. Means particles are repeated over the entire range of crystal. Okay. So it is called what? Long range order. Long range order. That is, it repeats itself periodically over the entire range of crystal, over the entire range of crystal. Now when we are talking about amorphous solid, so in amorphous solid, arrangement of particle is not just like crystalline solid. In this case, arrangement repeat itself. Arrangement of particle repeat itself periodically, but for short distances only, not for the long distances. Means कुछ यहाँ पे हुआ, then again another one line, again another one line. It is called short range order. Short range order. That is, repeat itself periodically. Repeat itself periodically, but for short distances only. But for short distances only. Now this was about arrangement of particle. Now through arrangement of particle, easily we can understand its melting point and heat of fusion also. So first of all about melting point. Now if we are taking a pure iron rod and proper standard temperature is maintained, at that time we are observing what that is having particular characteristic melting point. So crystalline solids are having definite and characteristic melting point. Sharp melting point at characteristic temperature. Sharp melting point at characteristic temperature. At characteristic temperature. Okay, but in case of amorphous solid, arrangement does not repeat itself. It is repeating itself for short distances only. So due to that, its melting point is what? Actually, its melting point is not fixed. It is not sharp because it softens over a range of temperature. Actually, amorphous solids are having fluidity, which I will discuss in nature. Fluidity, that means one of the example I am giving. Suppose we are observing a new glass pan of window. It is visible from inside to outside. Easily, clearly it is visible. but when you are observing from that window in which glass pan is approximately 40-50 years old, in that it will be observed it is faded. So what is the reason? Actually, and it is the amorphous solid. Glass is the amorphous solid and it softens over a range of temperature. And when it is softening, particles are moving down, and after a certain period of time at a particular temperature it becomes crystalline, due to which it is having fixed position and they are completely disordered also. So they soften over a range of temperature, and that is why that glass pan of windows are looking faded. So its melting point is not fixed. We can write soften over a range of temperature. Soften over a range of temperature. Soften over a range of temperature and becomes crystalline. And becomes crystalline. Now I am going to discuss next property. This is cleavage property. Cleavage property. Glass pipe cutting, I think you all have done. This normally when we are starting to do experiment related to chemical reactions and all, first of all we are learning how to cut a glass pipe and how to smoothen or how to regularize its surface. So glass is actually amorphous solid, as I told. So if we will cut with a sharp edged tool, it will be observed what it is having irregular surface. It is not regular surface, it is not having regular surface, just like crystalline solid. And first of all we are cutting, and due to irregular surface we are heating it on a spirit lamp, and then trying to get a regular surface, smoothen surface when we are rubbing it on demonstration table. जैसे ही आप डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन टेबल पे रब करोगे वो एकदम प्लेन हो जाता है. So amorphous solid, when we are cutting any one amorphous solid with a sharp edge tool, it splits into two pieces with irregular surface. But it is completely different condition in case of crystalline solid. Crystalline solid को जब आप cut करोगे, then you will observe what? Smooth and regular surface. Smooth and regular surface will be provided through that. So next I am going to discuss about cleavage property. Okay, so under cleavage property, when cut with a sharp edged tool, it splits into two pieces. It splits into two pieces with regular and smooth surface. With regular and smooth surface. Now, when we are observing amorphous solid, as I told, when cut with a sharp edged tool, it splits into two pieces with irregular surface. When cut with a sharp edged tool, it splits into two pieces. It splits into two pieces with irregular surface. With irregular surface. Now I'll discuss about nature of crystalline solid and amorphous solid. So nature of crystalline solid and amorphous solid. Next, nature. Nature. So under nature, first term I will discuss in case of crystalline solid, it is true solid because it is not having fluidity. If a solid is not having fluidity, then that is a type of true solid. But as I told, in case of amorphous solid, it softens over a range of temperature. It is softening, it is having fluidity. It is having fluidity nature, it is softening over a particular temperature. That means amorphous solid is not true solid. It is pseudo solid, or we can say supercooled liquid, because at a certain temperature it is getting converted into crystalline solid. That is why it is called what? Pseudo solid or supercooled liquid. So crystalline solid is true solid because it is not having fluidity, true solid. And when we are discussing about amorphous solid is what? Pseudo solid or supercooled liquid. Pseudo solid or supercooled liquid. Now next, one more nature I am going to discuss. Actually, crystalline solid, in case of crystalline solid, if we are observing few of the physical property, through refractive index we can understand it easily. Refractive index is what? Speed of light in a medium with respect to speed of light in air. It is actually ratio of speed of light in a medium to the speed of light in air. So that ratio, that value, that refractive index is observed completely different. That is having different value in different direction in case of crystalline solid. The reason is what? In case of crystalline solid, definitely it is having long range order. It repeats itself, particles repeat itself periodically. But what we are observing, when we are observing from this direction, suppose from air to light is going, this is completely different medium, this medium is completely different. Or when we are observing from here, this medium is completely different, or from here also this medium, see, these are different particles, so this medium is completely different. So medium wise its value changes, either of refractive index or electrical resistance. So that property is called what? That property is called anisotropy. Anisotropy. Anisotropy, that is value of different physical properties, different physical properties. पहले थोड़ा रब कर दूं, उसके बाद आप ऑब्जर्व कर लोगे यहाँ पे, आप एकदम क्लियरली देख रहे हो कि ठीक है, इनका अरेंजमेंट पीरियोडिक है, ये रिपीट कर रहे हैं, बट आपने जब डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन में ऑब्जर्व किया तो देखो पार्टिकल तो डिफरेंट हो गया। तो पार्टिकल्स आर डिफरेंट इन डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन, that is why value of different physical properties, such as electrical resistance or refractive index, value of different physical properties changes in different direction, Now reason is what? Because arrangement of particle differ in different direction. Because arrangement of particles differ in different direction. But when we are studying about amorphous solid, this property is completely different. That means their value is similar in all the direction, either refractive index or electrical resistance. Reason is what? They are also having periodic arrangement. Particles repeat itself periodically, but for short distances only. तो ये short distance के लिए arrangement होता है. Light can pass through it easily. Understood? So due to short range order, it is isotropy. Isotropy means what? Value of different physical properties are similar in different direction. That is called isotropy. Isotropy. That is value of different physical properties, are similar in all the direction due to short range order. So these are the differential properties of crystalline solid and amorphous solid. So in next video, I'll discuss mainly you need to study about crystalline solid, not about amorphous solid. So in next video, I'll discuss types of crystalline solid. Thank you.